And it's not necessarily just into the Leona either. I'd look at it versus the entire composition. You have Ezreal, you have Jace, and I'm looking at those two picks. Okay, that's a lot of poke. Soraka, very good versus poke. Somebody takes a skill shot, you just heal them right back up. And with the power of Warmogs as well on the current patch, you might well just see Warmogs rush Soraka. You keep getting your own health back, you start healing up your team. Maybe there's a world where Jerky has some secret tech where he's going to just try and keep his team sustained up at those neutral objectives. R5 Malphite, very based, just locked in. Make sure that you've got enough physical damage on the enemy team and that attack speed orient of Varus, whether it's on hit, crit, yada yada. Okay.
Oh, can we just dive here? The Q, the flash, and it is going to be a kill.
Trade?
Onto the Jace. The trade back by Secret, and Carnage not looking to cause any more mischief in this mid lane, but
double crab as well. So this Vi actually fairly far behind, and this may have bled into the bot lane.
With the flank, the flash forward onto Jerky, and Jerky is probably just going to die. A few more autos from Ezreal should do it. It's another kill for WLG. Bebo securing that one for himself, but in the river, the tree is in danger. Carnage actually going to be able to sustain quite a bit, opting to go back on the chase, but it looks like Shybill will be able to get out. The Hextech alternator, but the burst item for mages can definitely make an impact in these early game team fights. In this topside, Wind, once again, just trading with Bako. I mean, Dominus is available. Can Wind actually win? Bako has ult as well. Oh, in the mid lane, it's just Jace deleted.
In the draft that this is the area of the map that Unity want to snowball.
Oh, in the top side, they're diving. It's just a Malphite getting dove. You don't see that every day, but the LeBlanc, like we were mentioning, is able to break through that armor very, very easily.
LeBlanc to come in, quickly pick up the kill, but that's Luden's companion already finished.
Oh, Deathlock didn't go back with the distortion. Looks like just going to take a little bit of poke and an engage onto Carnage. Is he just deleted? There is enough damage, but is there enough sustain for the Vi? She is going to be dead. Pishibble is going to be in the grave. It looks like Jerky trying to follow up onto Leona with Deathlock. Finds the Chain of Corruption, and it will be a kill. Sorry, not the Chain of Corruption, but finds the chains nonetheless, and it will be a dead Leona. Good stuff coming out from Unity.
So early on there. They've got the Dragon. Depends whether or not Unity can find the turret in response, and with 6 scrubs, you'd like to think they can.
Oh. I mean, is Bebo just dead? He has Flash, he has Ezreal E, but is he going to be able to get out of dodge? He's alive for now. It is going to be Carnage taking a lot of damage from Wind on the front line, and LeBlanc over the wall. Deathlock picks up a kill onto the tree. Bako is getting burnt down. Neza doing so much damage to that Malphite. LeBlanc into the back, gets a double kill. And Deathlock, absolutely massive triple kill for Deathlock. And it looks like they've broken this game wide open. Yeah, Jerky showing that it's very good here. Wind getting some damage onto Bako. Bako has Flash, nearly has the ultimate, but will he get out? No! He will not. Wind just slices and dices his way to victory. Will he be able to get another kill onto Carnage? Carnage trying to get his way out. Is it just a massive crocodile? It's a double kill in the bottom side for Wind. Will he be able to look for a third or a fourth? Just going to try and find his way out, but buying so much time for his team. As you can see, the Baron is getting started up on the opposite side. WLG desperate to get something off the back of what they just witnessed. The Baron has gone down. Can Wind get away? Has the TP, but CC abilities available for Leona means he just has to turn and fight. Will go down, but a Baron claimed nonetheless by Unity.
Okay, so Flash from Secret as well.
Going Maw, then it causes issues with, like we were mentioning, the Varus still does damage. The Vi and Renekton still do damage, and they are jumping onto your face in these team fights. LeBlanc
there we go.
Takes the Maokai back to the base with her, and it might just be a dead Carnage.
Yeah, unfortunately getting pulled in hook, line, and sinker there, right into the midst of the rest of Unity, and that may well just be the thing that breaks open the base. Tier 3 turret in the mid lane already down. Shybill dashed forward there.
Yeah, in a little bit of danger. Will just die. Bako uses the ultimate. I don't think he can look for anything more. Jerky has been caught by the slow and doesn't have Flash, as we saw him use it earlier, the engage, and it will be maybe 3 kills going the way of WLG. Deathlock, not the best TP there, but...
And that cost very little for WLG. Bananita will be more than happy to trade
Deathlock, oh my goodness! Damage from Bebo, he's just dead! A shutdown comes out from Bebo, and WLG looking a little bit stronger in this mid game, trying to claim this tier 1 turret mid. What just happened?
Massive. Deathlock just gets a little too overzealous, eats a ton of cooldowns, and gets taken down.
Attempt out of flank.
I mean, Bebo's the one dashing on the LeBlanc right now. This is not how the matchup should go.
I mean, the Dragon is getting low, 6,000 HP, but Malphite into the backline, Bako knocking up the enemy team, and Vi is trying to buy space, but the Malphite is not taking any damage. Deathlock there to back up, and will be able to burn through the Malphite's health bar. Wind playing so well into the enemy backline. Finds the summon to Ezreal, and it's BO dead! Will it mean the fight for Unity? WLG fighting back valiantly. The Dragon gets claimed by Maokai. Carnage on the run, the only member left for WLG. And can Unity look to end the game here? I don't think so. Too many members of Unity are too low.
Predator spelled their demise. There's 10 seconds on the support solo lanes as well. Carnage trying to cut the wave.
Can they actually end? I mean, they have 6 grubs. Oh, they're so split. They don't know what they want to do. Kneza kind of wanted to leave. They're hitting the turret. They know they need to get out. It's a little...
But that's 15 seconds now with no jungler. Baron alive. Unity should just be heading straight to that big purple worm and starting it up.
Yeah, difficult decision to make, right? If Carnage thought maybe I can not thin the wave and risk it and maybe doesn't die, but then obviously the game would have been lost, and now you just lose the Baron off the other side. If WLG can't fight their way back in, it does look like Wind trying to play the front line. Baka trying to walk in, and looks like space will be given over to the side of WLG, but Deathlock into the back. Bebo gets caught by the Vi ultimate and isn't quite deleted. Can Deathlock find any more damage? Yes, he can. The distortion into the back. Ezreal will die. Benedito is low. Will fall as well. Bako soon to follow. Wind slicing and dicing into the enemy backline. WLG on the run. So much damage from Kineza's Q. And I don't know if it will be the game yet again. It's a 2v3.
But all of this HP, it's going to get regened. Jerky, he's got the Warmog ticking, has got infinite health to give to the rest of the team. With a 2 versus 3 and a wave in the mid lane, they can look to end this. Secret Carnage, they've got to clear the wave and kill the enemies.
6 grubs, you just have to hit the turrets. You can low-key avoid but the enemy team and just ignore them. They're hitting the turrets. Do they have to hit the enemy team? They're looking to get the style points. They get the double kill, and they get the first kill in this series.
1-0 for Team Unity. Is his range, but now you've got the Hui who tries to, or will be able to outrange the Ezreal as well in that mid lane matchup. So I expect this honestly to be a very, very farm-oriented mid lane. Not expecting to see too many aggressive postures from either one of these two laners. But with the Renekton relocked back in on the top side, it's this time Bako taking it into the top lane, and we'll have to wait and see whether or not Wind has an answer. Currently hovering, it was the Jax to begin with that Kennen locked in the end. So again, a big death ball, a big 5 versus 5. This time it's one that's picked up by Unity, and you see Pyroclasm layering on top of a slicing Maelstrom. They've got double elementals almost there, so very, very, very scary.
I mean, I like to see it. Wind is a connoisseur of the Kennen, so good to see that he's picking something he's comfortable on. But on top of that, right, I feel like a rather abstract draft coming out from the side of Unity here. And I mean, that's kind of what the EPL can be used for. I feel like...
Maybe find some invades. Try and put Carnage a little bit down in the early stages. Now, how easy does that happen? I'm looking particularly at this mid lane as BO2. He's going to face check.
I mean, do we have a way out? Do we have the flash? It's not even going to be burnt yet, and it will be a first blood already.
That was a
missed normal
opportunity.
Flash.
Yeah, that was a kill in waiting, or at the very least a couple of summoner spells to be burned by WLG, but not going to be the case that time round. It was honestly really good synchronicity between Scheibel and the bot lane. Unity, they'd pushed in the bot lane, they'd forced the bounce and the crash back out on the timing that the brand was going to be bot lane.
Hold up, they're still fighting. It's Jerky onto the Nami, and Benedito is low, has to flash away. The brand W slightly misses. Jerky is caught in a really tough spot. Bebo picks up the kill, and he claims one back. Revenge in this bottom lane for WLG.
Carnage really solid here, making his way back down to that bot side after having visited, and a little bit of a failed effort early on does come true in the second instance. One of his strengths is how quickly you get through the jungle. Maybe you'll expect to see an advantage in that farm come through for Scheibel as the game gets a little bit later and as we get to start cycling through camps. That second round of Raptors respawn, one of the more notable ones that you'll try and take away, but it looks like they're making a play on this top side to try and dive the Kennen, but it's been met.
Yeah, good read coming out from Scheibel, right? Like, Carnage was here, but it is going to be the Slicing Maelstrom coming out from Wind, and it does stun Biko under the turret. It does get the kill back, and will he get a double? Yes, he will! Wind absolutely popping off up here.
And with the true shot barrage from mid lane as well, Deathlock finds an assist and does the extra little bit of damage needed to turn that fight very heavily in Unity's favour. Or the top jungle duo especially, right? It's double AP going in, so if you do get ganked, that Merc check going to go well.
Deathlock? I mean, The way ult is on to Deathlock, it pops, but oh my goodness, Deathlock!
Deathlock to get to a 2-3 item spike, they might need to be a little bit cautious about how many Drakes they let go, because WLG have got the start off.
Alright, Bebo has to E away, and the engage from Jerky actually finds its way onto Benedito, but Carnage is here to back up WLG. Jerky will die. Carnage picks that one up for himself, and a good team fight for WLG.
Oh, I've got really good engage. I do think this Drake is just going to get taken without really any recompense. Should everybody be able to just walk away? Hold it though. Sun top side.
Yeah, Deathlock has to flash and E away and should just go down to Secret. It will be a kill claimed, and WLG shouldn't be able to find anything else.
Deathlock should be playing with a little bit more range. Shouldn't really ever be in range to get hit by any of the Hui Es necessarily. Obviously, Hui QW is something that everybody's going to get hit by at some
Unity
stage.
Looking for something onto the Nami, and Benedito has no flash. Oh, actually does have flash,
Passive.
but it has been burned and is healing up quite a bit. Pashibble couldn't quite
Still
find the
dies.
damage, but
That's
it will
crazy.
be enough to burn the Rel to the ground. Neza on the run. Secret is here to back up the ADC. WLG doesn't look like they... I don't know, Jerky, you are fighting with fire here, and you have Shibble here to burn down the enemy team. It will be the way in the grave. A trade back, and Bebo on the run. Carnage on the flank. Jerky, can they look for anything? Neza really doing so much here to buy spacing away from Bebo to save Jerky from any follow-up engage. The Jerky, but that does mean Unity are running with their tails tucked between their legs. Pashibble has to burn the flash. A dash away from Deathlock, and it is Unity on the run. WLG not wanting to let up, not wanting to give an inch. A TP comes out from Wind, and will there be a turn for Unity? WLG is definitely turning away here. Benedito gets engaged upon. It will be Wind into the backline. Bebo is stunned. It's a Zeri moment. Neza looking for anything he can find. Does end up landing the W onto Secret, and in the backline, Bako trying to buy space for his team will end up getting the kill onto Rel, but Pashibble will secure that kill for himself. And Unity pick up 3 kills here.
Looking very impressive today, Unity. Looking like this 2-0 will come to them, the best of 2 format. And if you E-forward properly and are not putting yourself in harm's way, you're just killing everybody on the enemy team.
It's definitely true, and I mean, talking about killing enemy team members, Bako finds his way into 2 members of Unity. He will be supported by his Nami, and Bebo is moving in as well. So much damage onto Wind, and has the stasis, pops the ultimate, slicing Maelstrom, doing so much damage on Tobacco, but the Rel is dead. Pashibble trying to find something off the back, but he will get caught. Bebo gets the kill onto Kennen, but here comes Zeri. Neza finding the damage onto Carnage, and it will be a kill back, a double kill for Neza.
Oh, True Shot Barrage almost finds both. Solution. Not quite out of the game just yet. Okay, well, that's not great, but...
We just did it to him like that?
Yeah.
We're just allowed to do...
On a stage game as well.
Yeah, it's a bit upsetting. But, I mean, Unity, they have so much control over the map. Look at the vision. They have vision on enemy wolves. They had vision somewhere else in enemy jungle near enemy wolves. Again, they have 2 wards over there. They know where everybody is on the enemy team, and they can take this Baron for free. They can even decide to fight afterwards. They're in such a strong spot.
Yeah, they're going to have numbers for this. Baron goes down. It's a great escape. Shyball has no flash.
Oh, no. So much damage coming out from Hui. Neza's just deleted, and so is the brand. 2 members of Unity dead in an instant. It's paying dividends.
Yeah, like the Liandry's build, Blackfire Torch, great versus people with HP. Unity have got 4 ranged champions that aren't building any HP whatsoever, so this build is going to go very well.
Magnastorm onto Bebo. Jerky, playing frontline, and I don't think... There is going to be a Lucian walking away from this one. It will be a kill for Deathlock and Unity.
Deploy out onto the map is about a minute later than they would have liked it to have been.
And Bako, once again, the target of Unity. They're looking to try and punish this Crocodile in the side lane, and he's just deleted. That's another kill going the way of Unity. Once again, punishing a side lane member.
Yeah, all of these kills looking good for Unity. Need to see this converted into turrets, into breaking open the base. That's what the Baron's for.
Getting those turrets with this Baron.
Oh, okay,
into the backline, Wind, just the flash, the slicing Maelstrom, the damage. Benedito is nearly dead. The Lucian taken off to the side. Deathlock takes his head off.
Last game, finds the key pick onto Bebo. Once again, does it on the Kennen this time out. And instead of it being just 1 turret, 1 inhibitor, they're looking for the top lane for a second as well.
And Wind buying so much space against this Crocodile. There's no engage coming out from Bako. He just has to run away. And towards that top side, Deathlock is low. Does get caught by the Hui ultimate. Will end up going down. The kill goes to the Sejuani, though. And Neza is on a killing spree. Gets a double kill, looking for more. Has the Zeri ultimate stacked up. Can he look for any more? Bako has to dash away. And Unity, very well, could have looked for something more, but a very strong position here.
Yeah, on the brink of their first 2-0 here in the EPL. This game at this point, it really does play itself. You've got 2 inhibitors down, bot side, but I think really the easiest thing to do is just play here.
Oh. Yeah, Secret has to flush away, burns the fear, but is going to get engaged upon by Wind. It is the Slicing Maelstrom into the back, and it is Secret dead, but it's a 1-for-1 for now, and Zeri in the back. Neza gets a double kill. He looks for more. He finds a third. It will be claimed by Pishibble, but it will be 3 kills nonetheless, and potentially a full-on series for Unity.
Yeah, that should be the game, barring an act of miracles from Bebo and Barco here.
Engaged from Jerky, and it is just a dead Lucian.
Gosh.
Next to follow will be Bacco, trying to fight with all he can, but he will go down. Unity will claim this game. They'll claim the series, their first series here in the EPL.
Against the expectations, really, of us coming into this. Predetermined notion was that Unity might struggle in this series, but a very, very solid 2-0.